Hello everybody and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to talk about jobs after this whatever is going on in the world today. So you know already that at this point most jobs that weren't significant before the long pandemic or the long shutdown that we're experiencing now is already obsolete. Most jobs that we have done in the past, I believe, are a product of our old ways of doing things. So this pandemic actually stepped up the level of what we think jobs should be. So let me just highlight a few things and what you'd be thinking about maybe after this is all said and done. The medical field is a huge deal right now. As you know, looking in the news, looking at your community, the medical field is working as hard as they can. I'm talking about doctors, I'm talking about nurses, aides, and everybody that has to do with the medical community. So maybe if you're thinking about going to that community, this would be a good time to think about that, so that when the pandemic is over, then you can go ahead and probably pursue that career. As you notice, the delivery business is booming. And here's what I mean by that. Because all of us are stuck inside, but we still have the ability to access the internet or the web. We now are taking advantage of the delivery service. There's actually companies out there such as Walmart, Amazon, Home Depot, a few other companies, as well as grocery stores that are increased their hiring of delivery, along with the delivery system, which is a great opportunity to get into if you don't have any other skill but you know how to drive. Along with that will probably be in-house medical capability, because owners of small businesses that deliver goods to people in their houses would want to make sure that those goods and the people that are delivering them are safe. We don't know how long this whole thing is going to last. We don't even know if they're going to find a cure. We will see what happens, right? The airport security, TSA, home port security, homeland security, all of those are going to change. They've already changed as it is. They're going to be probably more geared towards the safety of travelers, such as the medical safety of it and cleanliness, and probably not so much more about terrorism. I'm not sure how that's going to go, but I guarantee you that Homeland Security, port security, and areas like that will be hiring after all of this is said and done. Companies that are geared towards making safety equipment, that are geared towards making medical equipment, are going to be booming after this. So if you're in that business, maybe it's an opportunity for you to apply on those types of work that it provides. Additionally, pharmaceutical is going to be huge. I've already seen it on the news. I've already seen it in different aspects of our community, that people seem to have come up with a cure or thing or medication that you can take to make this a whole lot better. I don't know, I don't trust any of those, but as it goes now, drugs and the pharmaceutical company is one of the biggest production or biggest money-making business in the whole world. So I am not surprised that it's going to get even bigger. If you were into the business of working overseas, probably now is not the time to think about going back overseas. As you know, all countries in the world are affected by this pandemic now. If we don't find a cure, if we don't find an immunity to this, then traveling overseas will be very tough. Aside from that, the economic side of the house, as you know, our leadership is asking us to move all of our work back to the United States, and this could be a great opportunity for you to open a business if that is another choice of yours. So I highly suggest you think about not traveling overseas that much. I am pretty sure international relations have changed now as well. International affairs will shift, as well as traveling overseas. All countries are considered hotspots now. Businesses such as psychologists, counselors, priests, or any mental health providers are probably going to open up. So if you're that far along with your studies and you're not finding the motivation, now you're going to find the motivation to finish those areas of studies that you have and gain the necessary doctorates or necessary qualifications, certifications that you have to be able to work in the field. I can guarantee you that number will triple in the next couple of years. This next business is not for everyone. And no pun intended or no offense to anyone, hopefully. I am not targeting anyone that's have families that are passing away. But the mortuary business has been around for a long time. It's one other business that you can probably get into if you're not scared of the dead. I am not into that kind of job, so maybe that is not for me, but it's another job that you can be thinking of. Also, think about this. Jobs that can be taken online or teleworking job has increased popularity in the last 3 or 4 months. I think most jobs that require only teleworking will probably stick to that kind of model. So I highly suggest that if you are into teleworking or good at that, or you have something to offer, to think about teleworking as your next job. Being a YouTube creator is probably going to be huge here in the next couple of years. Being a online that are grassroots small business online will probably take a huge jump in the next couple of years. So something to think about. Anyways, that is all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to like and share this video, as well as subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can get notification every time I upload a video. I'll talk to you later.